Hello, everyone. Getting our stream up and running. Monday, the 18th of May. Let's just get everything up and going. So let's make sure that we are live on X first of all. We are fantastic. We're live on X. I know that we'll also be live on YouTube and Twitch automatically. And let me just get the Telegram live stream up and running. Oh, it's gone. Okay. And maybe I didn't set it up. I probably didn't actually set up the timer today. Okay, great. So we're live on all channels now. Very good. Let me just share my screen for Telegram folks who are watching it on Telegram. And welcome to the stream, everybody. We'll have our theme music kicking in 2 seconds. A little bit late because I was chatting to all of the premium holders. They were asking me to add loads of new features to the bot, to the private beta that we currently have running. All right, everybody, welcome to today's stream. There we go. We should have the tunes going. Fantastic. A lot to talk about today. Let's just go back to X for a minute. And let's just pull up the tweet that I did earlier on for advertising this, because that will probably be the best way to remind me what to talk about today. So on today's stream, lots and lots of good news, basically. It's been like 3 days of good news since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. It's just been like good news after good news. The primary one is that we hit a new all-time high. And the second thing is that we listed on CoinGecko, so I'm going to combine the two together. And let's just have a look back here, how this looks. Oh, it's going to that. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's only shown this amount of time because it literally only listed on May 17th. Today's the 18th, so yeah, it's not showing much yet on the chart because not much exists on CoinGecko because it literally just listed. But the key thing is, the important thing is, and we got this one up here. We got over 100K. Let me pull up. Look at it to see a property. Where is fun? Where's it gone? Now look at text screener. Cool. So we can see the actual where we reached there. Basically, got close to around 110K. Fabulous, really exciting. So it's very nice to see. And then I think it's a really good idea to zoom out if we go way out. So let me just set this to day, just so you see. Yeah, what a chart. So I think that's nice to remind ourselves that this is beautiful. Really, the key part of stability, the stability that this has, the holders that are holding so strong and so resolutely since we launched on the 15th of February, and delivering now, I suppose, as well. So entering the Coliseum Hackathon and delivering in that, getting my entry in for that, all of the good plans that are happening, CoinGecko getting, so all of this adds up to just something that looks like a very nice chart, really. All those elements combining and adding up together. So that was some really good news. So the all-time high there, as we said, it was on Saturday, I think is when we hit it. Let's just double check. On 16th, yeah. So that was on Saturday. I think it was a very exciting moment. It was a hell of a pump that got us there in the end. And that sets us up, and you can see that the pattern has been established really in the chart here of higher lows, definitely setting those higher lows as we went. So it was the first level, here's the second level, third level, and now we're probably going to be, I would imagine, setting a level somewhere up here as the next low, then going pushing higher to the moon. Yeah, off we go. So let's just see, that was the first two items. Yeah, and then the third big item at the moment is what's distracting me while I'm trying to do this live stream. I'm still getting loads of questions in the premium holders group because automated trading is live in the private beta. It's a bit slow at the minute because we haven't really had the conditions for the trading. Basically, most of the private beta users have selected to trade only in green conditions. So when the market is conducive or welcoming to futures trades, and they also have certain minimum quality that the signals should be and things like that. So at the moment, we're not seeing much action because we need things to match the criteria that's set in the bot. And yeah, but the good news is that it is live. Anyone who wants to try it can join our premium holders group, and you can become a private beta member as well, someone testing out the bot too. And as I was saying to the premium holders in our premium holders group, why a private beta like this is so useful is it gives me loads of really good ideas that I can apply to the bot, but also for the folks who are taking part in the beta, it gives them the opportunity to shape the product too as well to what they need. So they have extra power for their contributions, for their opinions and their comments. Their feedback ends up actually being built. Like, I will build based on the feedback that they give me, the features that they want, and so on. So yeah, really, really good, I think. I'm continuing to push. I'm actually really, really tired today because I spent so much time on building yesterday. I think I overdid it. Probably about 12 hours working yesterday. But that was to get the private beta live. And then I've been working on the back end of it in relation to really what most people want to trade. I think I'm going to just get our win rate bot to show why. So we need our group, and let's just find someone. When was the last win rate? Yeah, this one here. So really, I think most people want to trade in these conditions here, the green conditions, just because the win rate is so good. But obviously then this combined with the settings that each user will have in their own account, so like they may have a certain quality setting, risk tolerance, and so on, the minimums that they require for signal to fire plus green conditions means that it may not fire a lot of signals. So what I was doing for the second half of yesterday was analyzing the data over the last 3 months, I suppose, and seeing, are there any allowances that I can build into the API bot when we're in green conditions? Like, can we widen that risk tolerance? Can we lower the quality score, for example? Can we trade certain strategies that we don't trade in other conditions, like in yellow conditions? So I've been working on that at the moment, and that'll be, again, that's something I think that everybody wants. So I'll hopefully be able to deliver that soon. But I'm very, very tired today, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to deliver. So yeah, it's looking really good, I think. That's a really good situation to be in, that I'm getting loads of feedback. People are eager to see a signal, eager to see a trade happen in the bot, and eager to see how it goes, I guess. So I'm working very, very hard on that to make that happen. And then all of the other ideas that people give me, like for example, there were a lot of really practical suggestions like isolated margin, which at the moment I don't think Upscalp will automatically set up for you. So that if you want for every trade that you create to be to use isolated margin rather than cross margin, that's a feature that people were asking for a lot of. They were asking for a bunch of other ones as well that I've taken note of every single one, and we're gradually incorporating them into the private beta. So my intention would be, I think, to run the private beta for at least 4 weeks, I think, just because people are having so many suggestions, and it's going to take me time to implement all of their suggestions, but also we need to refine the product so that it delivers, for everybody who uses it, and so that they understand according to their preferences, their risk tolerance, their settings, why the bot is behaving certain ways. So I actually have a few features in my personal version of it, which is the original version of the API trading bot, and I built a couple of features in there that let me see why certain signals got skipped, or why the bot wasn't currently trading. And so I think I need to add them to the private beta, just because I had the same questions when I was using it too. There hasn't been a signal today, or sorry, there hasn't been a trade today. Why not? It looks like there are loads of signals but no trades. So I have a little feature that it runs a small report and it tells you exactly why. So usually the answer would be something like conditions are red, or no signals have met the quality criteria that you have. Like it must score a certain confidence level for the bot to fire a trade. So things like that just opens it up, the transparency again. I think it's really, really important to add those kind of things so that anyone, whenever they want, can check out what's going on very transparently. I think that is the way to build trust with this. So that's kind of where we're at with it. The only other thing I'm thinking of is I'll be pushing ahead this week with getting in my Super Team Ireland Solana Foundation grant application, because I discovered, oh yeah, I didn't even talk about this. I've been getting really, really good engagement on X. All the numbers are up here basically. And why that's happened is Solana on Perps, first of all, the @Perps X account. Solana since last Monday going absolutely wild, posting rather about futures, pushing all of the futures platforms like this one here, Flash.trade, and Phoenix as well was the other one. And I've just been engaging with them loads, and they're engaging back, which is amazing. It's really wonderful. So I actually had like a DM from one of the people from Phoenix, and he just asked, "What are you building? Tell me what you're building," because I had asked on a tweet about if they have any partnership program. So he actually DM'd me, which was awesome. That was really, really nice. So I'm just waiting for him to get back to me about all the details that I sent. So yeah, I think it's really great timing for Upscalp. It's really looking up, because just at the time when we were ready to push into a private beta, Solana woke up to futures and started pushing futures really hard. Very, very exciting. Couldn't have asked for better timing, really, which is astonishing. Really, really great. So yeah, I've really enjoyed engaging with people this week as futures comes to Solana, or the general consciousness of Solana, that it's actually very much upfront this week since last Monday. So we got a full week of it. And if I go to, let me see, if I go to my feed, you'll probably actually see again, my algorithm will be, there we go, Perps and Solana. So my algorithm is full of futures and perp stuff at the moment. There's people talking about Hyperliquid. There's a huge kind of like battle between Hyperliquid and all of the Solana platforms going on. There we go. What's that? Coliseum Review Week. Phoenix Trade, yeah, that was one that I was talking to a lot. So I was actually chatting to one of the people here who posts a lot for them. See if I can find him. No, he's not there on the main. But yeah, so I've DM'd them about how we could potentially work together, which is really, really cool. Just again, because it seems like the Solana themselves are pushing this particular platform very hard, and Flash.trade as well. And there was a few others. There was Imperial I was talking to. There was another one called Bump. Basically, there are 5 or 6 ones that the Perps account, let's just go to the Perps account, this one, is pushing. So yeah, if you want to see all of these ones, yeah, there we go. Oh, of course, there's a Jupiter Exchange Perps as well, who actually I need to hit them up. I need to start talking to them as well. But there's so many there that I've talked to a bunch of these already, which is really nice. And yeah, I'll do my best to integrate into them. But the reason why I need to do the Solana Foundation, sorry, the Super Team Ireland grant application, is because that's one of the things we're going to put into it. I think I talked on the last live stream that I did last Thursday. One of the things that I thought as I was working in the Coliseum Hackathon was my fundamental connection to Solana probably was a little bit weak at the moment. It really is just that you use the Solana token to access the premium settings, but I think building things that integrate directly with these Solana specific platforms, these venues, is a really, really good way for me to connect myself more deeply to the Solana ecosystem and actually deliver something that enhances the ecosystem, which was really, I think, what Coliseum Hackathon folks were looking for primarily. So yeah, I think it's really, really great that again, just when I need it, this idea has come along, that I'll be able to use it to enhance the grant application that I do, and hopefully turn it into something that really delivers for Solana. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. I think I don't really have much more news. I'm gonna just keep rambling, I think, if I don't stop myself. So I'll say thanks very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the folks who watch back the recordings later. We'll hopefully have more updates tomorrow, because it's going to be a really, really busy week. So until tomorrow, talk to you again. Have a great evening.